Hello, and welcome to another set of battles in Season 19 of Go Battle League. For this time around, we'll be taking on the Master Premier Cup. So, all Master League battles, CP limits are off, but we do have a limits on, or restrictions on, legendaries and mythical Pokemon. Pretty much they're just not allowed on this one, so we'll see how well we do with the absence of legendary and mythical Pokemon in the Master League. But before we jump into the battles, just to kind of go over where we're currently at in the season, did a good amount of battles off screen, got our ELO up to 2135, still hanging out in ace rank, but we're in the 2100, so not too bad, not too bad. We got here with a total of 185 wins under our belt out of a total of 330 battles. Current longest win streak is 11. Considering this is Master League, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be able to beat that, but you never know. But along with that, we were also able to earn ourselves a little bit over 354,000 Stardust. So, okay, so that's where we're currently at in the season. Let's go ahead and jump right into the basic rewards. Jump into the Master Premier. Excuse me. And to introduce the team, for those of you who are just joining us, we're starting things out with a Goodra up at the front, who's rocking Dragon Breath, its Community Day move, Thunder Punch, and Aqua Tail. Hanging out in the middle is our best buddied Gyarados, rocking Dragon Breath, Aqua Tail, and Crunch. I'm really packing the Aqua Tail today. Anyway, and closing things out, we have a Nihilip, rocking Counter, Ice Punch, and Shadow Ball. Nice, so this is the squad. Let's go ahead and jump into the battles and see how we do for set number 1 of the night. We shall see. Been pretty hit or miss when it comes to Master League, so hoping for good things. We shall see how this all plays out. Your guess is honestly as good as mine. I mean, we also find ourselves an opponent at some point. Pretty quiet out here in Master Premier. Either that or my connection is not the greatest, which I mean it's possible. Oh, there you go. With that, match number 1 of the set is going to be up against SodaStream 37. Alright, SodaStream, what do you got? First round's going to be up against a Dragonite. And that's the battle of super effective Dragon Breaths. Both actually doing some pretty solid damage against each other. With that, I'm gonna go ahead and try and tank it. I don't know if I think we'll survive, but we're not gonna have that much out. Yeah, there it is. But with that, we can go ahead and fire off a Thunder Punch their way. It's not gonna do as much damage, I'm assuming, as the Dragon Claw, but should get some pretty decent damage in regardless. There we go. And with that, we'll get Dragonite well into the red there. Now we can go ahead and bring in Gyarados. Okay, with that, I'm going to go ahead and try and tank this one. I don't know if they would have enough for Hurricane. If they're rocking Hurricane, nope, it's going to be Dragon Claw, so we're okay there. And then we are able to Dragon Breath the rest of the Dragonite right on out of here. And with that, next one to deal with is going to be a Rhyperior, who is rocking Mud Slap. However, I'm assuming this Rhyperior is also packing possibly like Stone Edge or Rock Wrecker, into which case we're in for quite a rough time in a little bit, but for now we can ride it out. We'll go ahead and shield out here because I'm pretty sure any rock type moves I'm not going to want to deal with. Thank you very much. That's Break and Swipe. Okay. Ooh, they did manage to get the debuff on that one. That's a little bit concerning. Anywho, we'll go ahead and fire off another Aqua Tail their way. Clear out shield number 2. Okay. Okay, with that, we'll go ahead and shield out again, just in case this time they're going for the rock type move. It's gonna be another Break and Swipe. Okay. Doesn't actually get another debuff on us, so that's a little bit concerning. Otherwise, we'll go ahead and fire off an Aqua Tail now. See how much damage we're able to get in. Ooh, actually pretty decent amount. And with that, ooh, next one they're bringing in is a Metagross, into which case we brought in our Nihilip. Good news for us, because we do have Shadow Ball at the ready. Go ahead and fire that their way. Ooh, almost clear the Metagross. But the Metagross lives to see another day. And what they're going to be chucking our way is going to be Meteor Mash. Whew, does still hurt quite a bit. But with that, we are able to counter down the rest of the Metagross and counter down the rest of the Rhyperior and secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so off to a solid start. We're currently 1 for 1. Let's see if we can go 2 for 2 as we look for match number 2 of this set. In a moment. I feel like these sets may take a while to find some opponents. Oh, there we go. And match number 2 of this set is going to be up against Bernacost. Alright, Bernacost, what do you got? First matchup's good. People can say Salamence. Okay. I dig the Salamence. That's cool. Salamence definitely coming in with some heavy hitting damage in the form of its Dragon Tail. We can go ahead and strike first though with our charge move of a Thunder Punch. Possibly do some pretty decent neutral damage. Or take out the shield. I'll take that. Okay, and with that, I actually opt to say goodbye to my Goodra here. Ooh, fly. Okay. RIP, buddy. You've done well. And then we'll go ahead and swap in for our Gyarados, who should be able to, yep, Dragon Breath the rest of the Salamence right on out of here. Okay, ooh, next one to fight off against is going to be the Metagross. I don't know, I'm not sure what moves Metagross can really hurt us with. Possibly Psychic if it's rocking Psychic, but otherwise we should be relatively okay. And next one now is going to be the Mamoswine. Okay, with that, we'll go ahead and fire off a Aqua Tail their way. Clear out your number 2. Take it, I'll take it. And then go ahead and swap right on out for our Annihilip. We'll go ahead and shield here, actually. It'll be Avalanche, okay. Probably double dose on Avalanche. Yeah. I might try Tank 1. I'm not sure how durable we are. So, now's a good time to test. Okay, not bad. Okay, with that, we are able to counter down the rest of the Mamoswine. And with that, they have opted to Knight. So we do manage to secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so managing to hold up pretty well so far. We're currently 2 for 2. Let's see if we can get ourselves one more win in this set to make it a positive no matter what, as we go into match number 3 against Ognomeko. OG Nomeko, possibly? Anyway, first matchup is going to be up against an Exeggutor. Okay. Now with that, I think since all the moves that Exeggutor can throw our way is pretty much going to be neutral, I'm going to try and tank out as much of those as I can. Go ahead and see how well we handle this first one. It's going to be the Drill Run. Decent damage, but otherwise we're hanging in there. Probably tank out one more before we need to start chucking up some shields. Speaking of shields, will they shield this Aqua Tail? Yes, they will. Okay, and with that, we'll go ahead and let this other one go. I think this should go deep into the red, if anything. Yep. Ooh, hello. With that, ooh, they're coming in with a Gyarados. Into which case they're going to be able to tank out this Aqua Tail pretty well. Yep. And with that, we'll go ahead and swap in for our own Gyarados. Oh, like stopped for a second. That was weird. Hopefully that wasn't a lag thing. But anyway, let's see what charge move they're chucking our way. It's going to be the Crunch. Ow. Okay, we'll go ahead and respond with from your Crunch with our Crunch. Yeah. Oh, well, then we actually do manage to clear out shield number 2, so I'll take that. Okay. I'll go ahead and use up shield number 1 here. Could be Aqua Tail. Okay. And with that, we'll go ahead and chuck the Crunch their way. Finish off the rest of the Gyarados. Now, is it going to be the return of the Exegro or Mon number 3? It's going to be Mon number 3 in the form of a Metagross. Ooh. And that they've opted to save the rest of their Metagross by bringing back the Exegro to tank out this Aqua Tail. Well played, well played. But with that, I'm going to go ahead and swap right on out for my final Mon, which is Annihilate. I will go ahead and check a shield here just in case Metagross is rocking Psychic. It's always a possibility. It's going to be Meteor Mash. You probably would have survived, but, you know, it's better safe than sorry. Anywho, we do have enough now for a Shadow Ball. Is it going to be enough for a one and done, or we need to do a couple more counters? Nope. Enough to clear out the rest of the Metagross and secure ourselves victory number 3 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so on the plus side, for our first set of the night, we're going to be ending it in the positive no matter what, so takes the weight off a little bit there. Feeling pretty good about that. But we do have 2 more matches left in us. We'll go ahead and see if we can get ourselves win number 4 here as we look for match number 4. Just a moment. Oh, there we go. Right, and match number 4 of this set is going to be up against, bam, 053186. Alright, bam. What do you got? First round's going to be up against an Exegro. Exegro, popular starting Mon today. And with that, we know we should be able to tank out at least 2 of those drill runs pretty well. I'm assuming Rock side we're probably able to tank out a little bit better. Either way, we'll go ahead and see how well we handle this one. It's going to be the drill run. Still hanging out in the green. I know colors. Anyway, we'll go ahead and fire off an Aqua Tail their way now. Now we're actually able to land this one this time. I'll take that. And with that, I'm assuming they're coming in with another drill run. We'll go ahead and let this one go. Probably get us deep into the red. Yeah. Otherwise, I think... Can we? Oh, I'm pushing my luck a little bit there, so we're just going to go ahead and fire off the Aqua Tail to get the rest of this Exegro right on out of here. There we go. And with that, next Mon is going to be a Shadow Gyarados, who's rocking Dragon Tail. Okay. Going for the heavy damage in its fast move here. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and let this one go. I'm guessing Crunch. Yeah. Gets us into the yellow. Ooh, and does lower our defense, so I gotta be a little bit careful about that. Okay, with that, we'll go ahead and fire off a Crunch their way. Take out shield number 1. And we actually do get the defense debuff on their side as well. I'll take that, thank you. Okay, and with that, we do say goodbye to our Gyarados there. Oh my goodness. Alright, buddy, you've done well. And with that, Annihilate's coming in against this Gyarados. It's chucking the Crunch. It actually does get the debuff. And with that, the final one to deal with is going to be a Swampert. I'm going to go ahead and try and tank this one. I think it'll get us, yeah, right into the yellow. Not bad, not bad. Just a matter of keeping enough health to deal with the rest of the Gyarados after this. Okay. Chuck a shield here. I think we can counter down Swampert before they get to their next Hydro Cannon, but Hydro Cannon is pretty spammy, so we'll see. Oh no, there we go. Okay, managed to finish off the rest of the Swampert. Okay, ooh. Was trying to go for the double Ice Punch there, but unfortunately the Dragon Tails were a little too heavy against us there. So that is going to be loss number 1 of this set. RIPs there, but nonetheless GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so with that, no matter what, again, we're still in the positive with 3 wins and 1 loss. But let's see if we can go for win number 4 here as we look for match number 5. Take a quick breather. Oh, there you go. And match number 5 of this set is going to be up against Neobalu. Alright, Neobalu, what do you got? First round's going to be up against a Gyarados. It's the Gyarados. And with that, they're coming in with super effective damage with their Dragon Breaths. We're coming in with our own... Excuse me. Neutral damage with Dragon Breath, so it's not handling as well. That they're bringing in Crunch. They do manage to debuff us a little bit, so I'm a little bit concerned about that. And with that, I'm actually going to go ahead and swap right on out for our own Gyarados. I want to get that debuff out of here. And with that, we'll go ahead and launch a Crunch their way. Do they have to say goodbye to the Gyarados, or Zip Shield number 2? Okay. Does make me wonder, though, what move they could possibly be rocking. I'll go ahead and shield here. Okay, it's going to be Crunch, so don't have to worry too much there. Ooh. I will go ahead and shield again. Keep my Gyarados alive as much as I can. It's going to be the Aqua Tail, so didn't really need to shield there, but it's okay. Otherwise, we were able to finish off the rest of the Gyarados, and now we're face to face with an Annihilape. Ooh, and we actually do manage to get another defense debuff there, so I'll take that. Thank you very much. Okay, and with that, they're coming in with an Ice Punch. Ooh. Okay, so I definitely gotta be careful if I'm bringing back Goodra. We'll bring him back now, just in case. Yep, there we go. We are able to Dragon Breath the rest of the Annihilape right on out of here. And the final one to deal with is going to be an Exegrill. Should be able to do some good neutral damage first and foremost with this, or super effective damage with this Aqua Tail. Decent. Okay, and with that one, I'll say goodbye to our Goodra here. RIP, buddy, you have done well. Going in with the rocks. And with that, we'll go ahead and bring in our Annihilape to throw a couple counters. But with that, they have opted to call it a night, so we do manage to get ourselves victory number 4 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so with that, starting out the night solidly with 4 wins out of 5. We'll take that. We'll take that. Go ahead and claim this 900 Stardust, a charge TM. Always nice. We got ourselves an Alolan Marowak. Alright, that's cool. Alolan Marowak's always a fun one. Okay, here's a brand new Marowak. Interesting, very attack heavy. I'm going to transfer you out. But we'll go ahead and claim the 3 rare candies as well, and with that, we're able to climb right on up to 2178. Ooh, pretty good gains there. I'll take that. I'll take that. Nope. Can't take tonight. There we go. Okay, so with that, starting out the night pretty solidly. Why is this like off? Oh, I know why it's off. I have an extra space. There we go. Okay. So starting out the night pretty solidly with 4 wins out of 5. We'll go ahead and jump right back into the battles and see if we can keep this positive win-loss set thing going. Climb up a little bit more as we jump into the basic rewards and into Master Premier. And to introduce the team that we'll be using for those of you who are just joining us, we're starting things out with a Goodra up at the front, who's rocking Dragon Breath, Thunder Punch, and Aqua Tail. Hanging out in the middle, we have Gyarados, who's rocking Dragon Breath, Aqua Tail, and Crunch. And closing everything out, we have Annihilape rocking Counter, Ice Punch, and Shadow Ball. Alright, so this is the squad. Let's go ahead and jump right back into it and see how we do for match number 1 of this set. I think I'm also getting some promotion advertisement. But anyway, with that, match number 1 of this set is going to be against Jeffrey W. I think that's 1993. Could be wrong, and I apologize if I am. But first matchup is going to be against the Red Gyarados. It's a Dragon Tail in Red Gyarados. Ooh, all the bonus points on that one. We're gonna go straight for the Thunder Punch. Not sure if they're gonna try and read it as a bait or just use their shield straight up. Nope, we're actually able to land, so I'll definitely take that. And with that, I think I'll go ahead and shield. We'll try and keep our Goodra alive as long as we possibly can. There's the crunch. Do we get the debuff? Nope, we're okay there. And that we are able to Dragon Breath the rest of the Gyarados right on out of here. And with that, next mon is going to be the Skeleturge. Skeleturge is packing, probably packing Disarming Voice and Shadow Ball, so I gotta be a little bit careful about that. But otherwise, we're able to get a little bit more damage here. Ooh, get another Aqua Tail going. Probably getting up to double charging. Probably getting a good old-fashioned Disarming Voice Shadow Ball combo going. Probably, if I had to take a guess. First and foremost, we'll go ahead and let our Goodra go here. R.I.P. buddy, you've done well. And with that, we'll go ahead and swap right on out for our Gyarados. In which case, we will go ahead and chuck a shield here. There'll be another Disarming Voice, okay. Do they have enough for Shadow Ball now? Ooh, there's a good possibility that they do. Let's see how we handle. Oh, it's gonna be another Disarming Voice, okay. So we're definitely able to handle that, so that's good. Okay, and with that, we clear the Skeleturge, and now the only thing left is going to be the Enhelip. Okay, this is gonna be a little bit tricky. However we opt to play this one. At the very least, we can try and see if we can clear their shield out of here. That way we can even the playing field on that end. Okay, coming in with the Shadow Ball. Okay. Ooh, I think they might have me beat. Ooh, do they already have enough for another Shadow Ball? Possibly. Yes, they do. Ooh, but we lived. Oh my goodness. Shadow Ball is not a one-shot here, and I'm very thankful for it because we're able to fire our own Shadow Ball at the Annihilate and clear the and get ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Woo. Alright, cool. Okay, so right now we're currently in the positive. We're 1-0. Let's see if we can go for win number 2 here as we look for match number 2 of this set. We shall see how it all plays out. Yeah, so far the team's holding up pretty well. Knock on wood. Anyway, match number 2 of this set is going to be up against Samurai Boy 612. Alright, Samurai Boy, what do you got? First matchup's going to be against a Swampert. Thing to look out for is, of course, the ever infamous Hydro Cannon spam, as well as Earthquake, and both Earthquake and Sludge Wave will probably do some pretty nasty neutral damage, but I'm going to trust in the bulk of my Goodra to be able to survive it. Hopefully. Probably. Maybe. We shall see. On that note, we'll go ahead and try and tank it out now. See how we do. Gonna be the Earthquake. Gets us to the yellow. Otherwise, we're still kicking. Got another Aqua Tail going. We'll go ahead and fire that their way. Do we clear shield or do good damage to the Swampert? Take it. And with that, I'll go ahead and chuck a shield here, just in case they're going all in on another Earthquake. Oh, Hydro Cannon this time around. And with that, we are able to Dragon Breath the rest of the Swampert before they get to another charge move, so I'll take that. That next one to deal with is going to be the Exadrill. Okay, with that, we'll go ahead and chuck another Aqua Tail their way. Get them onto the yellow. Nice, nice, nice. And definitely building up a decent amount of energy there. But with that, we'll go ahead and say goodbye to our Gudra here. RIP, buddy, you have done well. And with that, we're going to swap right on in for our Annihilate, into which case they're going to swap in for their Chandelure. Rocking the Incinerate, which is actually incinerating us pretty well. Not going to lie, it's hurting quite a lot. Stop laughing at me. Anyway. See how well we tank out this next one. It's going to be Flame Charge. Okay, so nothing to worry about yet, but they are gaining power, so you know we gotta be a little bit careful about that. Okay. Okay, it's gonna be another Flame Charge. So they're definitely building up as much energy as they can. Ooh, buddy, okay. With that, we'll go ahead and fire off another Aqua Tail their way. Bring out your number 2. Okay. Ooh. Do I have a charge move at the ready? I do not! Oh no! They're double boosted! And possibly Shadow Ball? Poltergeist? Poltergeist. Oof. Either way, I'm pretty sure that would have been a one-shot, but at least we went on in style. So, RIPs there, but unless GG's. GG's all around. Whew. That one hits hard. Anyway. Alright, with that, I believe with that, we're now tied up, or we're in the positive. I can't remember if that was match 2 or 3. Gotta double check after this one, but in either case, we'll go ahead and see if we can get ourselves another win here as we look for our next match, whoever they may be. Yeah, queue times are a little bit slower in the Master Premier, but it's okay, because now we're jumping into our next match, which is going to be against Chop Chop Chopper. Or Chop Chop Chopper. I don't know. Anyway, first matchup is going to be up against Ace Gyarados. And ever familiar with Skelly-Dirge's game, and that is the Disarming Voice Shadow Ball power combo. On that note, I'm going to go ahead and try and tank out the first one, see how well we handle either of those moves. Rely on the bulk a little bit here. They did charge, I think, enough for double Disarming Voice, if they so wanted to. Okay, not bad. Whoop. And with that, they swapped out for their own Gudra. So with that, we'll go ahead and swap right on out for our Gyarados. He is able to do some pretty good neutral damage, or super effective damage with our Dragon Breaths. Of course, we do have to keep an eye out for the fact that Gudra could know Thunder Punch, which I'm pretty sure is quite a death sentence for us here today. Okay, that we'll go ahead and fire off a Crunch their way. Will they opt to use a shield, or you gotta let this go? Let this go. Okay. Ooh, with that, next mon is going to be the Metagross. Yeah, Metagross is interesting. And definitely utilizing this opportunity to gain as much energy, I see. Clear out their first shield. Then we'll go ahead and save our shield for later. Go ahead and let this one go. It's going to be Meteor Mash. It does finish us off there. RIP, buddy, you've done well. And with that, swapping right on out for our Annihilate. We'll go ahead and see how well we're able to tank out this next charge move. It's going to be Meteor Mash. Does get us into the yellow. Oof. And see if they elect to keep their Skeledirge, their Metagross alive, and they do. Okay, with that I'll go ahead and let my Annihilate go here. R.I.P. buddy, you've done well. And that we're going to swap right back in for our Goodra. Doesn't look like we're able to do too much damage with our Dragon Breath, but just enough to finish off the rest of the Metagross. Whew. Now we'll go ahead and chuck up a shield here. And so we have it. Ready to Disarming Voice. Do I have the time to get to the Aqua Tail? Yes, I do. Now my Skeleturge is more durable than I think. We should be good to go. Yes, we are. And we are able to secure ourselves another victory in this set. GG's. GG's all around. It's just a matter of what number victory that was. That was victory number 2. Okay, so that was match number 3. We're now 2 wins and 1 loss, so we're in the positive. All right, cool. Okay, so yeah, on that note, I guess I already mentioned it, but just to reiterate, we're in the positive with 2 wins and 1 loss. Let's see if we can seal the deal in a positive set here as we go into match number 4 of this set, which is going to be up against Stars Link. All right, Stars Link, what do you got? First round's going to be up against a Mamoswine. Ooh, okay. That should be interesting. I'm going to swap right on out from Annihilate, into which case they're going to swap out for their Gyarados. Going for the Gyarados. Okay. Then I'm going to go ahead and chuck a Ice Punch their way. See how well that handles. Okay, they opted. Let it go. Tells me I could have opted to try and chuck a what do you call it? Shadow Ball their way, but what it is. Anywho, they fire off a Crunch our way. Does get us into the yellow, and the Dragon Breaths are definitely starting to add up in damage. Not gonna lie. So with that, we'll go ahead and now chuck a Shadow Ball their way. See if we can get... Ooh, we actually do get that damage this time around, and we are able to counter down the rest of the Gyarados. Is he return to the Mamoswine, or are they gonna bring in Mon number 3? The suspense is killing me. It'll be Mon number 3 in the form of a Dragonite. That we do say goodbye to our Annihilate there. R.I.P. buddy, you've done well. With that, go ahead and chuck a shield. It's going to be the Hurricane. Very thankful I shielded that. Oh my goodness. And with that, it's going to be Return of the Mamoswine. I will go ahead and try and tank this, actually. See what they're chucking. It's going to be Avalanche, which does get me well into the red. But otherwise, we're still alive. We're still kicking. And with that, we do have double the amount of Aqua Tails to fire their way. So we'll go ahead and capitalize on that while we can. Okay. And with that, swap right back in for our Goodra. We'll go ahead and chuck a shield here. Hopefully they're not double charged. Okay, with that, we do get to the Aqua Tail. Is it going to be enough to finish off the Mamoswine, though? We are doing good damage with our Dragon Breath, but does Aqua Tail seal the deal? It does, okay. With that, we are able to get their Dragonite well into the red. It's just a matter of how well we handle Dragon Claw. The answer is yes, but barely. And we do have enough for Aqua Tail. It's not going to be very effective, but I think might do just enough damage. Yes, it does. So we are able to clear out the Dragonite and secure ourselves victory number 3 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Whew. Very high pressure out here. High stakes. My goodness. Alright, but with that, right now, we are currently in the positive no matter what with 3-1. We might as well see if we can go 4-1 as we jump into our final match of this set against Alarkarn Omar. Alright, Alarkarn, what do you got? First matchup's gonna be against a Skeleturge. Okay. Skeleturge, classic matchup. Now having access to both Shadow Ball and Disarming Voice. We get to fire a Aqua Tail their way first. About half health. now they have access to a double dose of Disarming Voice. Let's see what they opt to fire here. Could be the Disarming Voice, okay. They're going for the double whammy. Nope. Alright, we'll go ahead and check a shield here. Because this could be Shadow Ball at this point. I'm just going to be another Disarming Voice, okay. That we do have Aqua Tail up and running, so we'll go ahead and fire that their way. Now we do manage to clear the Skill Eaters. Now next one to deal with is going to be the Annihilate. Okay. Taking some pretty nasty neutral damage from those counters, but otherwise we have an opportunity now to fire off an Aqua Tail their way. Do a little bit of chip damage. Why not? Okay, and with that, we'll now say goodbye to our Goodra here. Alright, people, you've done well. Fired off the Night Slash. Next one we're dealing with is going to be the Golisopod. I don't know if Golisopod knows anything that could like really hurt us. I know Aerial Ace, but I guess keep their Annihilate as alive as possible until the end of the round. For now, let Golisopod chip away at Gyarados here. Makes sense. Could be another liquidation. Okay, and with that, we'll go ahead and fire off an Aqua Tail their way. Should be enough to finish off the rest of the Golisopod. Yep, there it is. And with that, I'll go ahead and check a shield here. Okay, with that, I'm gonna swap right on out for my... Probably wasn't the best idea to swap out for the Annihilate, but I think either way Annihilate's gonna get hit by that Shadow Ball pretty nastily. Ooh, but we do have a chance to get the Annihilate well into the red. But do we have enough health in the Gyarados to finish off the rest of the Annihilate? That's the real question. Oh, we do! 1 HP and a dream for the Gyarados to finish off the Annihilate and secure ourselves victory number 4 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. That was uncomfortably close. That was nasty, that one was. Anyway, we can go ahead and claim this 900 Stardust, this charge TM. Very nice. We got ourselves a Phalanx. Okay. Give me the opportunity to breathe, my goodness. Grab a quick drink of water. Need to hydrate, especially after that one, huh? Alright, got ourselves a brand new Phalanx. Decent IDs, I'm gonna transfer you out. Okay, we can go ahead and claim these 3 rare candies as well. In which case we have made it up to the 2200, specifically 2222. That's a great number. Anyway. Yeah, so far so good. Holding very strong in Master Premier so far. I'm actually kind of surprised. Here we are. Whew. So far, so good. Excuse me. Holding strong out here. Taking a minute to breathe. And also taking another moment to get water. Always remember to stay hydrated. Alright, but okay. Whew. So far, very much in the up and up. 4-in-1s. Double dose to get ourselves quadruple doses in our YOLO. Let's go ahead and jump right back into the basic rewards and into Master Premier to see if we can get ourselves another good set. And the mons that we'll be using to see if we can get said good set. yeah, is Gudra up at the front, who's rocking Dragon Breath, Thunder Punch, and Aqua Tail. In the middle, we got Gyarados, who's rocking Dragon Breath, Aqua Tail, and Crunch. And closing everything out, we have Annihilate, rocking Counter, Ice Punch, and Shadow Ball. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and jump back into the battles and see how we do for set number 3 of the night. Hoping we hold up well, but we shall see. Okay. And match number 1 of the set is going to be up against J-Blaze 5996. Alright, J-Blaze, what do you got? First round's going to be up against a Gyarados. Okay, of course, naturally, the Dragon Breath from Gyarados is hurting us quite a lot more than our Dragon Breaths are doing to their Gyarados. We do have Thunder Punch right at the ready. We'll go ahead and fire that right away. And with that, we actually do manage to clear out a shield this time around. So we'll take that. We'll take that. I will go ahead and let this one go. It's going to be Outrage. Ooh. That's outrageous. Moving right along from that, we'll go ahead and now swap in for our own Gyarados. Then we do have Crunch at the ready, so we'll go ahead and fire that their way. Clear out the rest of their Gyarados. Nice. Okay, the next one to deal with is going to be the Metagross. Normally, if it's rocking a combination of Meteor Mash and Earthquake, we should be okay. However, considering they have a Gyarados with Outrage, it could be very well possible that this Metagross is packing something that I don't want to deal with. But we'll find out in just a moment. Nope, it's gonna be Meteor Mash. Oof, it actually does more damage than I originally gave it credit for. But anyway. Go ahead and keep on keeping on. Get to the Crunch. Okay, fire that their way. Get them on to the red. Actually get the defense debuff as well. Nice, nice, nice. And with that, final one to deal with is going to be the Skeletors. And with that, we do manage to get to a Shadow Ball. Manage to get them onto the red with that. Nice, nice, nice. We'll go ahead and check a shield here. I'm assuming they may be doing double Disarmament Voice. Yeah. Going for the Disarmament Voice number 1. Okay. Could be Disarmament Voice number 2. Yep. Now they just need 2 Incinerates to get to the next move. But I'm not gonna let them. I refuse. Go ahead and check the Ice Punch their way. Clear out the Skeleturge. Ooh, but they do come back in with the Metagross. And I think Meteor Mash is enough to finish off our Annihilate here. Earthquake definitely is. And I think, yeah, we don't have enough health in us to finish off the rest of the Metagross, so Metagross claims its victory here. So, RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. RIPs for us, not for the Metagross. The Metagross gets to live another day. Can never underestimate the power of Meteor Mash, my goodness. But anywho. So with that, right now we're starting things out in the negative, 0-1, but still have 4 matches left. Plenty of opportunities to bounce back, and we'll see if we can do just that as we look for match number 2. Oh, and there it is. Match number 2 of this set is going to be up against Ponhiro 01. The OG or the first iteration, I'm not sure, but they're starting things out with a Metagross. And with that, all in all, our fast move is very much resisted, but we can do at least a little bit of neutral damage, chip damage with our Aqua Tail. I think I will go ahead and chuck a shield here. Gonna be the Meteor Mash. Down there and swap right on out for our Gyarados now. I think she'll still be able to tank out anything that Metagross throws our way. Find out in a moment. Maybe Meteor Mash. Yep, we handle it just fine. With that, we'll go ahead and fire off an Aqua Tail their way. Do we take out shield number 1, or do we do decent neutral damage to the Metagross? Better yet, we take out the Metagross. I'll take it. Now with that, next one to deal with is going to be the Dragonite. I think with that, we'll go ahead and let our Gyarados go here. RIP, buddy, you've done well. We'll go ahead and bring back the Goodra. That we might be able to do some pretty good neutral damage with a real quick Thunder Punch. Or take out a shield, depending on how they're feeling. Neutral damage it is. Yep, we can. Dragon Breath the rest of the Dragonite right on out of here. And with that, last one to deal with is going to be a Primarina. So with that, at the very least, we'll either do some good old-fashioned super effective damage here, or take out the last shield. Last shield it is. And with that, last one to deal with the Primarina is going to be our Annihilate. Here, and with that, go ahead and chuck the Ice Punch, see if we can bait out their last shield here. Nope, they have read right into that one. Imagine, we could have knocked out Primarina possibly if they called that wrong. Shoot, I don't know. So that is going to be loss number 2 of this set here. RIP's there, but nonetheless GG's. GG's all around. Yeah, they probably figured, considering how much health I was losing on Annihilate, they were going to win that no matter what. But in any event, right now we're in a bit of a tough spot. We're currently 0-2. We still have 3 matches left. We could still get a positive if we go on a run here. But we'll see if we can start up a run as we now jump into match number 3 of this set, which is going to be up against LHVH 96. Alright, LHVH, what do you got? First round's going to be up against a Primarina. Okay. Well, actually, this switch-in was not the best idea, but they swapped out for the Gyarados, so take it. You know what? Sure. Sure. This could actually work out in my favor, depending on how this whole thing plays out. Anyway, we'll go ahead and try and tank out this next crunch. I think should get us deep into the yellow, if anything. Well, Aqua Tail gets us right into the yellow. Otherwise, we do. Excuse me, tank it. Okay, with that, we'll go ahead and chuck another crunch their way while I take out shield number 2, or do good damage to the Gyarados. Good damage to the Gyarados it is. And we actually do get the debuff, so I'll take that. Thank you very much. Like that, they're coming in with another Aqua Tail. We actually do survive that, albeit only for like a minute, but hey. With that, we'll go ahead and swap right back in for our Goodra to Dragon Breath the rest of the Gyarados right on out of here. And that's going to be return of the Primarina. In which case we do have Thunder Punch at the ready, so go ahead and fire that their way. Good super effective damage there. And we get to another... Ooh. Not quite yet, but they do bring out the Metagross. That's not a Gyarados. They do bring out the Metagross. In which case we'll go ahead and bring out our Annihilate. We'll go ahead and fire off a Shadow Ball their way. Actually undercharge it a little bit. Oh, no. The undercharge is pointless. I think they still beat us here, admittedly. Yeah, I think the Charmers are a little bit too tough for this team, so we surprisingly got it well into the red though before our demise, so I'll take that. But yeah, unfortunately, Dragon Breath doesn't have enough power to finish off the Primarina, so that is going to be loss number 3 of the set here. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so yeah, this team doesn't handle Charmers as well as I thought it did. It doesn't handle Primarina as well as I hoped it did, but you know, it is what it is. It's okay. We're learning. We're figuring it out as we go along. But anywho, right now we are currently 0-3, so no matter what, this set is going to be in the negative, but we might as well see if we get ourselves at least 1 win in this set as we look, or at least 2 wins in this set, with win number 1 possibly coming from this next match. Maybe, possibly. We shall see. We shall see how it plays out. Right, and match number 4 of this set is going to be up against Kazumi, 2021-7-18. Alright, first matchup's gonna be against the Primarina again. Wow, they're really going all in on the Primarinas. Whew, buddy, okay. 2200s is apparently where the fairy types or the Charmers start coming out of the woodwork. Which, fair enough, it's effective, that's for sure. Okay, with that, we will go ahead and let our Goodra go here. Alright, buddy, you've done well. And that'll go ahead and swap right on out for our Gyarados, who doesn't take as much damage from the Charm, but does not really have any real way to properly damage the Primarina. Our Primarina is already pretty well into the red, so we're hanging in okay over there. And we actually do manage to get it well enough into the red to Dragon Breath the rest of it right on out of here. And what that next one to deal with is going to be the Exadrill. Can I get to Aqua Tail before the next move? Not quite. I will actually go ahead and shield here. I do want the opportunity to fire off an Aqua Tail their way. At least one. We can either take out a shield on their end or do decent super effective damage. Okay. Shield it is. Okay, and with that one, I'll go ahead and let our Gyarados go here. RIP, buddy, you have done well. Rock Slide, there it is. And with that, final one to bring on out is going to be the Annihilate. And with that, we'll go ahead and try and tank out this next drill. I'm assuming this is going to be Drill Run, in which case we should be able to handle it just fine. Because it's about to the yellow, but otherwise, okay. We are able to counter down the rest of the Exadrill. That final one to deal with is going to be the Garchomp. And actually, we do have a solid answer for the Garchomp in the form of an Ice Punch. Okay. Going for another Ice Punch. And with that, we actually do manage to finish off the rest of the Garchomp and secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so we actually managed to clear a team that had a Primarina in it. We have something of a strategy. Possibly, maybe. Well, we'll see how this plays out throughout. But, so yeah, again, no matter what, this set is going to be in the negative, but at the very least, we have 1 win and 3 losses under our belt. So let's see if we can get ourselves win number 2 here as we look for match number 5. And here we go. Match number 5 of this set is going to be up against Drunken Oblivion. I don't know why I made that sound so epic, because it is kind of an epic name. But anyway, first matchup is going to be up against a Metagross. I'm going to swap right on out for my Gyarados. They're going to swap out for their Gyarados. Okay, I'm done. With that, we do have Crunch at the ready, so we'll go ahead and fire that their way. Probably do some pretty decent neutral damage, or take out a shield, depending on how much they want to keep their Gyarados alive. Okay. No debuff for us there, which is kind of a bummer, but it is what it is. Excuse me. Okay, with that, they're coming in with their own Crunch. Good news there. We don't lose out on... We don't get a debuff there, so we're still hanging on in that case. With that, we'll go ahead and fire off an Aqua Tail their way. Clear out shield number 1. Okay. Ooh, okay. This is interesting. Okay. I'll bring back Gudra. Let's see how well we tank out this next charge. I'm guessing it's going to be Crunch. Ooh, and we do get the debuff, unfortunately, so that's kind of a bummer. In fact, actually, we can just do that. I'll go ahead and check a shield here. It does mean they could be swapping out for something in the back that I have to deal with, but... like that. An Exadrill, okay. We could deal with Exadrill. Exadrill's not too bad. Exadrill coming in with the drill run. Ow. Okay, that. We'll go ahead and chuck an Ice Punch their way. I'm hoping it does decent enough neutral damage to get within counter range. The answer is yes. Okay, with that, last one to deal with is going to be the rest of the Metagross. See if we can bait out that shield this time around. Nope. Why not keep trying for that shield? It seems to never really want to. You never want to get rid of that shield. Dang it. I mean, that's fair and all. I just. You read me like a fiddle in these cases. My goodness. In any event, we're going for the chip damage this time around. Okay, now the big question is, do I have enough counter damage left with Annihilate before my demise? The answer is yes! Woo! 1 HP in a dream once again. The Annihilate lives and secures ourselves victory number 2 of this set. Yeah. Victory. Anyway, GG's all around. I'm like peace sign. I never do peace sign. Well, this is victory number 2, so if there's ever a fitting time to throw up a peace sign, it's a good time to do it, I guess. Anywho, again, we're dipping down to yellow a little bit, but you know, we managed to make a little bit of a better late than never kind of a comeback, so I'll take that. You can go ahead and now claim this 900 Stardust as well as these 3 rare candies. Let's take that. And we do still hang out in the 2200s, which is cool. So we're at 2204. Okay. Okay. So, not bad, not bad. Not great, but not terrible. Alright, but taking this opportunity now to grab ourselves a real quick drink of water. Okay. Whew. Well, with that, we do have a decent amount of time left in the day before the clock strikes midnight, and we have another bunch of sets that we can go through. So on that note, we'll go ahead and jump right back into the basic rewards, jump into the Master Premiere, and to introduce the team once again, for those of you who are just joining us, we're starting things out with a Gudra up at the front, who's rocking Dragon Breath, Thunder Punch, and Aqua Tail. Hanging out in the middle, we have Gyarados, who's rocking Dragon Breath, Aqua Tail, and Crunch. And closing everything out, we have Annihilate, who's rocking Counter, Ice Punch, and Shadow Ball. Alright, so this is the squad. Let's go ahead and jump back into the battles and see how we do for set number 4 of the night. Let's see what we're up against. Alright, match number 1 of this set is going to be up against Nikki G, bruh. Right, Nikki G. What do you got? First matchup is going to be against a Togekiss. Same dealing with Charming, but this time it's a Flying Charmer instead of a Water Charmer. So it actually gives Gyarados a little bit of leeway. That's for later, if we get to that point. But first, we'll go ahead and try and see if we can get some good damage in with some Thunder Punches. Decent. Togekiss do be a bit of a bulkier mon out here. And coming in with that ancient power. Ooh. Fortunately for us, we do have an opportunity now to fire off on Aqua Tail their way. Either clear out show number 1 or do some neutral damage. Take it. I'll take it. With that, we're bringing in the Gyarados to try and finish off the rest of this Togekiss before they get to the next charge move, and we do. And with that, next mon is going to be the Gyarados. It's going to be a waterfalling Gyarados. Okay. It gives us a little bit of advantage in the fast move department here, so that's kind of good. We got ourselves a Crunch firing off their way. We have another Crunch firing off their way. We managed to clear out shield number 1, so I'll take that. Now with that, I will go ahead and check up my own shield number 1 here. It'll be Crunch. Okay. Are they double dosed on Crunch, or are they... They didn't look like it, so... Still hanging in for now. Still hanging in for now. And now that they're in the red, I think they might be in Aqua Tail range. We'll find out in just a moment. Yes, they are. With that, final one to deal with is going to be the Garchomp. And with that... Our last mon is going to be the Annihilate. I may regret this, but I'm going to try and tank out this next charge move. It's going to be Sand Tomb. Okay, that's not bad. It does lower our defense, though, which is kind of a bummer. But otherwise, we're still kicking. We're still kicking. Go ahead and check out another shield here. It'll be Sand Tomb again. Okay. Okay, with that, we do have double the ice punches at the ready. So go ahead and fire off 1 their way, clear out their shield, and go for the second one immediately. And hopefully this will be enough to finish off the rest of the Garchomp. And research tells me it is, so we do manage to secure ourselves victory number 1 of the set, and victory number 90 in the research. Hey. GG's. GG's all around. Oh, and Robbie DeWinter. Apologies for missing your message from earlier, but hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. Hi, do you have a good day? I have from time to time, but yeah, today has been, all in all, it's been pretty busy all around, but I'd say the day's been pretty good. Hope you yourself are having a really good day, Robbie. It's okay to call you Robbie. Yeah, hopefully your day's going well as well. So far, at least in terms of this stream and the sets that we're doing today, holding on pretty well. Started out with 2 back-to-back 4 wins out of 5, so pretty happy about that. We did go in a little bit in the negative in set 3, but only around 2 wins out of 5, so it's not too bad for the most part. Could be better, but you know. But yeah, and we just got ourselves victory number 1 in this set, so right now we're actually 1-1, so so far so good, at least in this set, and hopefully we'll be able to keep it going as we look for, or as we jump into match number 2 of this set, which is going to be up against Jojanu, or Joyanu, or Yoyanu. Either way, first matchup is going to be up against a Gyarados. Again, the battle of the Dragon Breaths. Gyarados is winning out this particular battle for sure. But we do have an opportunity to even the playing field a little bit with a real quick Thunder Punch. Woo! Got that good hit in. And with that, we'll actually go ahead and shield out here to keep our Goodra alive as long as we possibly can. Coming in with the Crunch. We don't get debuffed, so that's nice. That we are able to drag back the rest of the Gyarados right on out of here. And the next one to deal with is going to be the Annihilate. Now we're going to come in with another Thunder Punch. Get decent damage there. Take it, I'll take it. Okay, with that, we'll now say goodbye to our Goodra here. Hitting us with a nice eye. Oh, actually, no. It's not over for us yet. Okay, now it's over. RIP, buddy, you've done well. with that, we'll go ahead and swap in for our own Gyarados. And with that, I'll go ahead and try and tank it. See how we do. It's gonna be Shadow Ball because it's deep into the yellow, but otherwise we're still hanging in there. Okay, with that, we'll go ahead and chuck an Aqua Tail their way. Okay, clear out your number 1. I'll take it. And with that, we'll go ahead and chuck up our own shield here. It's gonna be Night Slash. Okay. With that, ooh, coming in with the Exadrill. That, firing off an Aqua Tail their way, clearing out their last shield, bringing in the Annihilate. Okay, I'm guessing they're coming in with Drill Run, which should get us to about half health, give or take. Yeah. Ooh. Do manage to get to another charge move. It could be Drill Run, which if it does, we might be in Drill Run range. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, barely hanging on for dear life out here. But we do manage to survive long enough to be able to fire off this Shadow Ball. Clear out the rest of the Exadrill. Now it's just a matter of how, if we can Dragon Breath the rest of the Annihilate out of here. And we can! Whew. Gyarados hanging on for dear life out here, securing us victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Alright. Keeping it close, but staying in the positive so far. We're currently 2-0. Let's see if we can go 3-0 as we look for match number 3. Okay. And with that, match number 3 of this set is going to be up against the Straw Hat Crew 09. Alright, Straw Hat Crew, where you rockin'? The floor jizz is real! Anyway. I feel like the joke was a tad bit forced there, but you know, whatever. Let me have this. Anyway, go ahead and fire off a Thunder Punch their way. Should do some decent neutral damage, or at least I'm hoping. Not bad. Could be better. With that, we'll go ahead and check a shield here. I'm guessing it's going to be Moonblast. It is going to be Moonblast. Whew. Ooh, and we do get a debuff on that one, so that's kind of a bummer. Anyway, we'll go ahead and fire off a Aqua Tail their way. Probably get a little bit more chip damage. Okay, get them onto the yellow. I'll take that. I think with that, we'll now say goodbye to our Goodra here. RIP, buddy, you have done well. Oh, we lived! I mean, barely. But enough to just give Floor just a little bit extra energy. But anyway, we'll go ahead and swap now out for our Gyarados. It's just a matter of how well we're able to tank out this next charge move. And then we Moonblast again. Gets us to about half health, but otherwise we're still kicking. Okay, so with that, we'll go ahead and fire off an Aqua Tail their way. We'll either clear out shield number 1 or clear out the Fortress. Shield number 1 it is. Okay. And with that, go ahead and check my second shield here. It'll be Disarming Voice this time, okay. Baiting out the shield, I see. Okay, we do have another chance at an Aqua Tail, so we'll go ahead and fire that their way. With that, we now finish off the Floor Jizz. Oh my goodness. With that, I think they have enough energy for either a Nice Punch or a Night Slash. Shall see what they're rocking. Oh, but with one extra shield and us both at even. Oh, and the last mon being Skeledirge. Yep, they definitely got this one. Not gonna lie. I think it's safe to say they got this one. They got this one in the bag. Just for the heck of it, we'll go ahead and bait out their shield. Yay. I don't know if I can survive this next Shadow Ball, though. We are pretty low in health due to the Incinerates, that's why. Not bad as enough. And while we can get a little bit extra damage in with the Dragon Breath, unfortunately Skeleturge is going to be able to finish off the rest of our Gyarados there, so that is going to be loss number 1 of this set. RIPs there, but nonetheless GG's. GG's all around. Okay, but with that, we are still in the positive. We're still 2 wins and 1 loss. Let's see if we can get ourselves win number 3 here as we look for match number 4. And there it is. And match number 4 of this set is going to be up against Razafrashin. Raggle Fraggle. Alright, Razafrashin, what do you got? First match is going to be against a Gyarados. First match is actually going to be against a Sylveon. In which case I'm going to bring in our Gyarados. I think should be able to handle Sylveon's charge moves a little bit better. We're not going to be able to do too much damage output in comparison, considering our move's Dragon Breath, but at least charge move wise, we can get some good damage in there. With that, Sylveon coming in with the Moon Blast. We're now coming in with another Aqua Tail. And one's in the red, okay. With that, I'll go ahead and chuck a shield here. Keep my Gyarados alive as long as I can. It's going to be Psyshock this time. Okay. Now we know what their 2 charge moves are. Let's see. Okay, with that, we'll now say goodbye to our Gyarados here. RIP, buddy, you have done well. Down ahead and bring back our Goodra, who I think has enough Dragon Breath in him. Yep, to finish off the rest of the Sylveon. Whew. And with that, final one to deal with is going to be a Togekiss. It's double fairy in the back. That is worst case scenario for this team. My goodness. But anyway. We will ride. We will fight through. We will get through this. Dang it. Can't get to Aqua Tail in time. No. Dang. Okay. That. I will go ahead and shield just in case it's like aerial. So Flamethrower. Flamethrower is a pretty nasty one. Okay, with that, last one to do it is going to be the Gyarados. This is a waterfalling Gyarados, so not as worried about that. Of course, Crunch is still probably going to hurt quite a bit, as is Aqua Tail. Otherwise, well, the waterfalls actually are adding up pretty nastily in damage, so we may be looking very much into a loss number 2 here. Which, fair enough. We were horribly outmatched on this one. So yeah, this is definitely not our strongest case here, to say the least. A Sylveon and a Togekiss. Ugh. Got us good on that one. RIP's there, but unless GG's all around. Okay, so with that, we are all tied up. We are 2 wins and 2 losses. Just a matter of whether or not we'll be able to get ourselves one more win to get ourselves to climb up a little bit into the ranks. But before we jump into that, take a quick drink of water. Before the pressure gets to us, you know, you gotta take a step back, gotta cruise, gotta rehydrate, always important. Whew. Take a moment to breathe. Okay. With that, let's go ahead and see how we do in the final match of this set. We shall see. And the plus side, we have 5 more sets after this, so well, we can do 5 more sets. I don't know if I will do 5 sets, but it's a brand new day, so we have that opportunity. But anyway, we shall see how we do once match number 5 is found. And there it is. Match number 5 of this set is going to be up against Poopan 0820. What a name. Alright, Poopan, what do you got? First match is going to be up against a Magnezone. Okay. Magnezone is certainly an interesting one. Let's see what Magnezone chucking our way. I'm guessing Wild Charge and Dip. Wild Charge. And they're actually sticking it out, I think. Either that or we see MP tied, so they're going to need to shield here. Or not. That really works. Okay, we'll go ahead and try and take out this next one as well. Worst case scenario is probably maybe like Flash Cannon or something, but there's going to be another Wild Charge. And with that, we are able to Dragon Breath the rest of the Magnezone right on out of here. Even with that, oh, next one is going to be the Florges. Now here we go. Florges is kind of the bane of this entire team, so we're gonna be in it for a while. At the very least, we were able to get Florges to about half health. Maybe even a little bit more if I get to another Aqua Tail. Ah, not quite. Now we're going to swap right on out for our Gyarados. We'll go ahead and try and take out this first one. I think it's going to be Moonblast. Probably gets to about half health. But otherwise, yeah. I know how this story goes. I know where this ends. Kind of, sort of. Okay, this time it's going to release Disarming Voice. Save a little bit on their energy. That's fair, that's fair. Then go ahead and fire off a Aqua Tail their way. Use up their first shield. Okay. Then we'll go ahead and use up our final shield here. Okay, it's going to be another Disarming Voice. Okay. Can I get to another Aqua Tail in time? Yes, we can. Is it going to be enough to finish off the Florges, though? The real question. It is. Okay. With that, the final one to deal with is going to be the Skill Eaters. Yeah, we do have an opportunity to fire off a Aqua Tail their way. Can we clear shield number 2 with this? Yes, we can. Okay, built up a good amount of energy, not gonna lie. It's just a matter of how well we're able to handle the Shadow Ball from Skeledirge. That's the real question. If it one-shots us, then, well, that's pretty much how that story goes, but... okay, we do live. Oh, yes! Okay, so we do have the Shadow Ball, but is it enough to finish off the Skeledirge? Research tells me it is, so we do manage to secure ourselves victory number 3 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Buddy, okay. We made it through. With the sliver of health left on Annihilate, we made it through. Dang, okay. But with that, we can now claim these 900 Stardust, the Fast TM, and we got ourselves Gligar. Fortunately, I don't think I can get good IVs out of this Gligar, and it sounds like Shadow Gligar is more the in thing for Gligar use, but anyway. Still got Gligar. It's a brand new day, so it counts as our first catch of the day. I'll take that. Oh my goodness. I don't know what I'm going to do with this, but I'm going to save you. I'll definitely take that. Oh my goodness. Okay, with that we can also claim the rank awards, in which case we don't make it back to 22-22, but we do make it to 22-21. So I'll still take that. Okay, that's awkward spacing there. Okay, but with all of that, we have made it through all of the sets for Tuesday, but it is now 8 minutes past midnight, which means we have a total of 5 new sets that we can do for today. But I think before we jump into that, I'm going to take a quick breather, hit the restroom, grab some water, probably also reset our game in the back too as well. Yeah, make sure performance is still holding up okay. You know, all that good stuff. Anyway, I shall be right back. Hello, we have returned. Yeah, apologies, it took a little bit longer than I was expecting. Mainly, I guess when I had plans to go to the restroom, my dog also needed to go to to the restroom, so I needed to let her out for a little bit. But otherwise, bathroom break complete. Got ourselves refill on water. Always important to stay hydrated. And yeah, we are ready to take on some more sets to close out the day. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe 2 or 3 more sets, but I guess we'll see how it all plays out. Yeah, as the night goes on. But anywho, we'll go ahead and jump right back into the basic rewards, jump into the Master Premiere, and to reintroduce the team. That's not the team. And to introduce the team, for those of you who are just joining us, we're starting things out with a Goodra up at the front, who's rocking Dragon Breath, its Community Day move Thunder Punch, and Aqua Tail. Hanging out in the middle, we have Gyarados, who's rocking Dragon Breath. I believe it's also its Community Day move, Aqua in the form of Aqua Tail this time, and Crunch, now that I think about it. And then closing everything out, we have Annihilip, who is rocking Counter, Ice Punch, and Shadow Ball. Alright, so this is the squad. Let's go ahead and jump back into the battles and see how we do for set match number 1 of set number 5. Hoping for good things. See if we can get a good climb going. Anyway, match number 1 of the set is going to be up against Walking Red 97. Alright, Walking Red, what do you got? First match is going to be up against a Goldango. Okay. I have no idea how to respond to a Goldango, but I'll take it, I guess. I think Goldango is probably rocking some pretty hefty moves in the form of close combat or Shadow Ball. So that's something to keep in mind as we continue on through this. On that note, let's go ahead and see how well we're able to tank out said potential charge moves. It's gonna be Shadow Ball, it gets us deep into the yellow. Otherwise, we're still kicking. With that, we can go ahead and fire off a Thunder Punch their way. Possibly do some good neutral damage here as well. Decent. And with that, I'll go ahead and let my Goodra go here. Yeah, RIP, buddy, you have done well. And with that, we'll go ahead and swap right on out for our Gyarados, who was able to Dragon Breath the rest of the Goldango right on out of here. And with that, next one to deal with is going to be their own Goodra. Shiny Flex Goodra. Because it's shiny, I'm assuming there's a good possibility it's rocking Thunder Punch. So, gotta be a little bit worried about that. At the very least, we can fire off some crunches and actually lower their defense with that one, so I'll take that. And with that, I'll go ahead and chuck my shield here. Not gonna chance that potential Thunder Punch. It's gonna be Aqua Tail, so they're baiting out my shield. Fair enough. And with that, we'll go ahead and fire off an Aqua Tail their way. It is gonna be resisted, but they're also gonna use this opportunity to use a shield here. See what it is. And with that, we are able to Dragon Breath the rest of the Goodra right on out of here. And that last one to do it is going to be their own Annihilate. Ooh, okay. Now we do have Crunch at the red D. And fire that their way. Decent damage there. I will go ahead and let this go. Maybe Night Slash. Okay. And with that, swap right on out for our own Annihilate. Let this go. Shadow Ball, okay. Oh, buddy. I'm letting this go a little bit too much here. Calm down, calm down. Okay, fire off the Ice Punch. Fire off the other Ice Punch. I think it's going to be enough to finish it off by a long shot, but it does get him well into the red, so I'll still take that. And with that, ooh, is Dragon Breath enough? Oh, not quite! This time their Annihilate is able to 1 HP in a dream through us, and unfortunately that is going to be loss number 1 to start things out. RIPs there, but nonetheless GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so a bit of a rough way to start off the set and to start a new day, but at least for the set, we do still have 4 more matches left, so let's see if we can bounce back here as we jump into match number 2, which is going to be up against Despicable Lime. Ooh, Despicable Lime, what do you got? First round's going to be up against a Gardevoir. Okay. Gardevoir, of course, coming in with the charms. Fortunately for us, Gardevoir is a little bit squishier, so try and capitalize on that a little bit more. Okay. Get to one more Aqua Tail. Either do some decent neutral damage again, or take out a shield. Neutral damage it is. Time to say goodbye to our Goodra there. RIP, buddy, you've done well. And with that one, I'll go ahead and swap right on out for our Gyarados. And we'll go ahead and shield out here because I'd rather not deal with any charge move Gardevoir throws our way. Thank you very much. It'll be Triple Axle. Okay, so the charge move itself probably would have done some decent neutral damage, if anything, but definitely would have made Charm much more devastating in the long run. But anyway, next mon we're dealing with is going to be a Water Fallen Gyarados. At the very least, we do have fast move pressure in comparison to this Gyarados, which is really good. Otherwise, it's just a matter of what charge moves are going to be chucking our way. I'll go ahead and try and tank this one, see how we do. Let me Crunch. Gets us deep into the yellow, but otherwise we're okay. Okay. Now we'll go ahead and fire off another Crunch their way. We take out shield number 1, or do we take out the Gyarados? Gyarados it is. So with that, it's going to be the final mon, which is going to be a Rhyperior. So which means we're going to swap right on out for our Annihilate. And with that, they have opted to call it a night. And with that, we can secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Whew, felt like a lot to say in a little bit in a few minutes. Okay, but anyway, right now we're all tied up. We're 1-1. See if we can go 2-1 as we now jump into match number 3 of this set, which is going to be up against Hunes or Huness 04. Huness. Starting things out with a Mamoswine, purified Mamoswine. Gotta actually go ahead and just swap right on out for the Annihilate, because they're gonna swap out for their Dragonite. Good news is we actually do have an answer for Dragonite, and that's in the form of a Ice Punch. Yeah. Give him a little bit of that cold shoulder, I guess. And I'll go ahead and go for another Ice Punch. Yeah. Now we actually do clear out shield number 1 this time around, so I'll take that. And with that, I'll go ahead and let my Annihilate go here. RIP, buddy, you've done well. And with that, I'll actually go ahead and bring in my other mon, which is Gyarados. I'll try Tank here. I don't know if Dragon Claw and some other move can, like Hurricane can like double I want to say double trouble, but that doesn't sound right. But anyway, we are able to Dragon Breath the rest of the Dragonite right on out of here. It's just a matter of whether or not they bring back the Mamoswine or bring in Mon number 3, I'm sorry. And to answer that question real quick, as they bring in Mon number 3, which is going to be a Snorlax. Okay. Just try and do as much damage output as we can on the Snorlax. Go ahead and see what charge move this Snorlax is packing. It is going to be a Body Slam. Okay, not bad. Able to manage. Okay, with that, we'll go ahead and fire off an Aqua Tail their way. Get them into the red. They're coming in with another charge move. I'm guessing it's going to be another Body Slam, which is going to finish off the rest of our Gyarados here. Alright, buddy, you have done well. And with that, coming back in with Goodra to face off against the rest of this Mamoswine. And this is where shields are going to come in very, very handy. Because we definitely do not want to tank any of those avalanches. Thank you very much. Okay, check up shield number 1 here. Avalanche, yep. And there's gonna be another avalanche, probably. Yep. Now we do have Aqua Tail at the ready. Is it gonna be enough to finish the Mamoswine? Yes, it is. So now just the rest of the Snorlax to go. Ooh, they have their other charge move up. Is it going to be enough to finish off the Goodra? Depends on what that charge move is. Going to be a Body Slam. Fortunately, we were able to handle that, and we were able to Dragon Breath the rest of the Snorlax out of here. With that, we got ourselves victory number 2 of this set. Sorry. GG's all around. Right? Yes. Okay. Okay, so with that, right now we are currently on the up and up. We are 2 wins and 1 loss. Let's see if we can get ourselves win number 3 here as we look for match number 4. Credits too is actually concerned that we weren't going to be able to do all too well in Master Premier in general, but we actually managed to find ourselves a pretty solid team to go throughout, not gonna lie. But anyway, match number 4 of this set is gonna be against Barbapapan. Alright, Barbapapan. What do you got? First round's gonna be up against a Togekiss. Not particularly ideal for us, but it's okay. While we don't have damage, we do have bulk. As well as Thunder Punch. Fire that their way. Clear out shield number 1. Take it, I'll take it. And can I get to another Thunder Punch before they get to the next charge move? Well, the answer was no. They got to the next charge move, but... Uh-oh. Worst case scenario has become really worst case scenario as they just got themselves the boost from the ancient power. It's going to be a battle of attrition here. This Togekiss has suddenly become one nightmarish wall to get through. But hopefully we can chip through it slowly but surely. We'll get there. We will clear the Togekiss if it means the end of us. Okay, going for another Aqua Tail. Do we clear out your number 2 or? Now we clear out the Togekiss. Whew, okay. Well, with that, next one to deal with is going to be the Garchomp. Who is able to finish off the rest of our Gyarados there. With that, we'll go ahead and bring in our Annihilate. Let's see how well we handle the rest of this Garchomp. It's gonna be Sand Tomb. setting up for something pretty nasty in a little bit. At the very least, let's go ahead and fire off an Ice Punch their way. Okay, clear out their last shield. And the big question is, I'm assuming they're going for the finishing kill here, which fair enough. Oh no, they're going for Santum again. Okay. Ooh. Well, we definitely don't have enough health in us to finish off whatever's in the back, but we have at least enough one Ice Punch to finish off the rest of their Garchomp, so I will take that. Thank you. But with that, the final mon to deal with was going to be Gyarados, and with that, that is going to be loss number 2 of this set. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Okay, but with that, we are now all tied up once again. We are 2 wins and 2 losses. Let's see if we can get ourselves one more win to make this a positive set as we jump into match number 5, which is going to be up against the sequel 96. Alright, sequel, what do you got? First round's going to be up against a Gyarados. They're going to be swapping right on out for an Annihilate. Which case we're just going to chuck an Aqua Tail and dip to our own Gyarados. And with that, I don't think they got enough for a Shadow Ball just yet. I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, I'm just kidding. I missed 2 whole counters at some point in my count. Okay, that's fine. Could have been probably when I was getting ready to fire the Aqua Tail. So, you know what, that's on me. I'm willing to acknowledge that one was on me. That one was on me. I will go ahead and shield out here. I'm guessing this is going to be the Night Slash or Ice Punch. Oh, Ice Punch this time, okay. Interesting. Very, very interesting. With that, we'll go ahead and fire off a Aqua Tail their way. Clear out the rest of the Annihilate. That's nice. Now we have the rest of their Gyarados to deal with, as well as the rest of their, or whatever's in the back. Well, gotta keep an eye out for that. There is always the chance it could be Outrage, but I'm going to take my chance. It's going to be Crunch. Okay, not bad, not bad. Ooh. Yeah. We have to. We need the chance to fire off the... We need the opportunity to at least fire off the Thunder Punch. Okay. That. And bring out the Annihilate. Okay, so they're up on their Shadow Ball. We're up on ours. Fire that. Put them well into the red. Okay. They might have enough for Disarming Voice right after this, so they might hit us with the 1-2. Yep, they hit us with the 1-2. Skeleturge, man, you give it too much time to charge. It's impossible to clear. My goodness. Give it enough prep time. Skeleturge is a nightmare. But in any event, that is going to be loss number 3 of this set here. RIPs there, but nonetheless GG's. GG's all around. So with that, it's going to be another negative set, but we kept it close in the middle, so can't argue with that. With that, we can go ahead and claim this 900 Stardust and this Charge TM. That's always nice. And with that, we are back down to 2208. I feel like that wasn't as bad as last time, but I could be wrong. Yeah, still hanging on the 2200s, which is pretty cool. But anyway, with that set complete, I'm gonna take a quick drink of water. Okay, go ahead and see. Ooh, excuse me. If we can bring it back into our favor as we climb back up once again As we jump back into the basic rewards, jump into the Master Premier, and to introduce the team that we'll be using for those of you who are just joining us. We're starting out with Goodra up at the front, who's rocking Dragon Breath, Thunder Punch, and Aqua Tail. Hanging out in the middle, we have Gyarados rocking Dragon Breath, Aqua Tail, and Crunch. And closing everything out, we have a Nihilip rocking Counter, Ice Punch, and Shadow Ball. Alright, so this is the squad. Let's go ahead and jump back into the battles and see how we do for match number 1 of set number 6. And match number 1 of the set is going to be up against Biztech Tacos. Ooh, tacos. Alright, Biztech Tacos, what do you got? First round's going to be up against a Dragonite. Okay, it's a battle of super effective Dragon Breaths. Of course, they do have their Dragon Claws, which hurt quite a bit. Okay, with that, so we'll go ahead and check my own Thunder Punch their way. It doesn't hurt as much as Dragon Claw would, but does a little bit of damage. And in this case, it does take out their shield, so I will take that. Thank you very much. Okay, and with that, we'll now go ahead and say goodbye to our Goodra here. RIP, buddy, you have done well. And with that, go ahead and bring in Gyarados. Can I Dragon Breath before they get to a Claw? Yes, we can. So with that, we do clear out the Dragonite, and now we're face to face with an Exadrill. Okay. I think in this case, we should be able to survive one Rock Slide, I'm pretty sure. Oh, they're really building up. They're ready for like the double dose of Rock Slides, I guess. Okay, go ahead and let this one go. Okay. And that's swapping things out for a Metagross. In which case we swapped out for our Annihilate. We will go ahead and use up the shield here because Meteor Mash hurts. Okay. And that, going for the Shadow Ball, clearing out the Metagross. And with that, okay, they have allowed us to counter down the rest of the Excadrill and allow us to secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set, I believe. GG's all around. Right? Yep, that's the first set of the night. First match of the set. Sorry, not first set of the night. That was kind of a while ago. Anywho, right now we're in the positive. We're 1-1. Let's see if we can go 2 for 2 as we now look for match number 2 of the set. Hopefully we'll be okay. We shall see. We shall see. Right. And match number 2 of this set is going to be up against Ryuk 7717. Definitely giving me Shinigami vibes. Anyway, first matchup is going to be up against a Best Buddy Dragonite. I'm actually about to check if the other ones are Best Buddy as well. Anyway, we'll go ahead and check our shield. They're gonna chuck, I'm assuming, a Dragon Claw. Like that, we'll go ahead and chuck our Thunder Punch their way. Either take out shield number 1 on their end, or do decent neutral damage. Take it. Ooh, and with that, we're actually able to Dragon Breath the rest of their Dragonite right on out of here. So I'll take that. So with that, ooh, next mono we're dealing with is going to be an Avalugg. Oh, buddy. Coming in with the Thunder Punch, doesn't really do all too much. And with that, we're just gonna let it Ice Fang the rest of our Goodra out of here. RIP, buddy, you've done well. Down right now, swap right on out for our Nihilip. I'm gonna shield. It'll be crunch. Okay. Something too nasty to worry about. Okay, I'm glad we are able to counter down the rest of their Avalugg. So we're up them on, but we're down a shield. Or down 2 shields, actually. Okay, fire off the Ice Punch. Clear out the shield. Okay, go for the Shadow Ball. In case they're assuming I'm baiting again. Nope. Something's using the shield. Makes sense. Okay, and with that, I'm guessing they're going for the Disarming Voice. I'm not 100% sure what they're going for here. Yep, Disarming Voice. So with that, they should be able to get to a Shadow Ball real quick. It's a matter of how well we're able to tank out said Shadow Ball. But first, a real quick Aqua Tail. Hopefully we get good super effective damage in with this. Yep, we do. They're building up quite a good amount of energy out here. Let's see how well we handle. It could be the 1-2 combo again. Oof. Okay. Oh! Okay, we are able to Dragon Breath the rest of the Skeletors out of here before they get to the next charge move. So we do manage to secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Whew. I don't know if we just caught it under the Incinerate or if like technical difficulties were involved. I'm hoping it's not the latter, but either way, kept it close. Whew, buddy. Okay, right now we're currently 2-0. Let's see if we can go 3-0 as we jump into match number 3, which is going to be up against Megapenthes. Alright, did Megapenthes. What do you got? First match is going to be up against a Primarina. Why did I say it's so weird? Anyway. Okay, the charms are definitely hurting quite a bit, and our Dragon Breaths are basically doing nothing, but it does give us an opportunity to fire off a Thunder Punch their way. Ta-da. I will save my shields for later. Let my Gudra go. RIP, buddy, you've done well. With that, we'll go ahead and bring in our Gyarados. With that, we'll go ahead and fire off a Aqua Tail their way. It's gonna be resisted, but is it gonna be enough to finish off the Primarina? It is. And with that, next one, deal with the... Oh man, it's the charm all day, every day. My goodness. It's the double charms that always kill me, man. It's the double charms. It's nasty, nasty work to deal with. If I clear out this Togekiss by some miracle and it becomes a third charmer, I can't. I don't know. I can't. I don't know what else to tell you, man. That's crazy. It's crazy talk right there. Anywho, we'll go ahead and fire off another Aqua Tail their way. Go for some good neutral damage. Decent. Now let's say goodbye to our Gyarados there. RIP, buddy, you've done well. With that, final mon to deal with this Togekiss is going to be our Annihilate. Now I'm going to go ahead and fire off an Ice Punch their way. Clear out shield number 2. We might be in a bit of trouble. We're pretty low on health. There'll be another Ancient Power. We need all the health we can to deal with the rest of... Ooh. Well, not for nothing, but we do have Shadow Ball at the ready, so at the very least, I don't think we have enough health in us to take care of the Togekiss. We do have enough health in us to take care of the Chandelure at the very least, so... We do still lose this match, unfortunately, but at least we took a Chandelier with us. Anyway, RIP's there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Alright, double charm, man. That's the bane of this team's existence. But anywho, with that, right now, we are currently still in the positive. 2 wins, 1 loss. Let's see if we can go for our 3rd win here as we look for match number 4. Eventually, at some point. At some point we'll get ourselves... Yeah, hopefully we'll be able to get ourselves at least one more win in the set. But we'll see. As we jump into match number 4 against Yasuhiro. Anyway, first matchup is going to be against a Primarina. Alright. Again, not the most advantageous start, but oh, this is going to be a water-falling Primarina. But they're going to be able to get to their charge moves a little bit faster, but we do resist their charge moves at the their fast move at the very least, so that's a nice change of pace for us. With that, I'm going to go ahead and shield here in case I think Primarina can open Moon Blast. It's going to be Disarming Voice, so we don't have to worry as much there. That's fine. With that, I'm going to go ahead and chuck another Thunder Punch their way. We'll either clear the Primarina or clear a shield. Shield it is. Okay. Okay, we'll go ahead and let this one go. Could be Disarming Voice again, or nope, this time it's gonna be the Moon Blast. Whew. With that though, we can now swap out for our Gyarados. Can we Dragon Breath them down before the next charge move? And the answer is yes. Excuse me. Okay, so Primarina is out of here. Now it's time to deal with the Annihilate. Okay, first things first, we'll go ahead and see if we can get a debuff going with the Crunch. Not this time around. Okay, with that, I'll go ahead and chuck a shield. For the Ice Punch, okay. Fair. With that, I'm going to go ahead and chuck a Aqua Tail their way. Ultra number 2. Okay. Ooh! We do manage to out-attack them in this case, from what I can tell in the animation at least. And we are able to Aqua Tail the rest of the Annihilate right on out of here. And with that, final amount to deal with is going to be the Skeletors. And I'm going to go ahead and hit them with an Aqua Tail. Okay. And with that one, I'll be saying goodbye to our Gyarados here. RIP, buddy, you have done well. Oh no, still alive. Oh, okay. It does mean, I'm assuming there's going to be one Shadow Ball in our very near future. Like now. I think we have enough health in us to tank it. Oh, we very much do. Okay. Oh, they might have called it here. I'm not 100% sure. But with that, I guess we'll go ahead and fire off our own Shadow Ball and clear their Skeledirge. So, again, hopefully it's not a technical difficulties thing, but we do manage to secure ourselves victory number 3 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Yeah, I can never tell when it comes to that. I'm assuming they just opted to let it go from there, but yeah, I'm hoping it's not a last minute technical difficulty thing. That would kind of suck. Yeah, in any event, let's go ahead and we're currently in the positive no matter what with 3 wins and 1 loss, but might as well see if we can go for 4 as we jump into match number 5 of the set, which is going to be up against Erpeoradora. I apologize, I probably butchered that terribly. But first matchup is going to be up against an Annihilate. Okay. With that, they do have enough for Ice Punch. I don't think they have enough for Shadow Ball yet. Let's go ahead and see what they're firing. It is going to be the Ice Punch. It is super effective, but we do tank it out pretty well, so I'll take it. And with that in mind, we'll go ahead and fire off a Thunder Punch their way. Clear decent neutral damage there. Okay, with that, I'll go ahead and chuck a shield here. Keep our Goodra alive as long as I can. Getting an Ice Punch. Ooh, and with that, next mon they're bringing in is going to be the Magnezone. And with that, I'll go ahead and bring in our own Annihilate here. Okay, and with that, I'll go ahead and chuck a shield just in case they're going straight for the Wild Charge. Gonna be Mirror Shot. Ooh, I might have screwed myself over here. Oh, yeah, I might have screwed myself over here. Hopefully a Wild Charge doesn't one-shot me. Okay, we're good. Whew. Oh, and with that, final mon to deal with is going to be Chandelure. Okay. With that, we were able to clear out shield number 1 there. Let's see if we can go for 2. Or take out the Chandelure. They're feeling it. Okay, no. And with that, I will go ahead and bring back Goodra. We can take out some of the remainder of their energy. That's going to be Flame Charge. Okay, we're not taking out the rest of their energy. Just gave them a chance to boost their attack. Oh boy, I can't talk tonight anymore. Really hoping they're willing to go for the end shot for the Goodra there, but miscalculated a little bit there. That's on me. But anyway, we are able to still fire off the Aqua Tail and finish off the rest of the Chandelure. Now it's just the rest of the Annihilate. But I think, yeah, unfortunately, they do have just enough health to finish us off there. And, well, actually, they have a little more than enough health for finishing off there. But anyway, regardless of the appropriate adjective to describe their health, they do manage to secure the win there. So RIPs for us, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. And with that, at the very least, we do still end in the positive with 3 wins out of 5. Once again, we are currently on a currently in an up and down going on since set 3. So interesting things going on there. But anyway, we can go ahead and claim this 900 Stardust, 1 rare candy, and we got ourselves a Volibee. And with that, I'll take this opportunity to grab some more water. Okay, guys, have a new Volibee. How's your IVs? Pretty solid, but I'm going to transfer you out. Now we can claim the rewards, into which case we're actually able to go above and beyond 22-22 to get to 22-25. New highest so far. Anyway. Okay. So with that, so far, Knight started out very strong with 4 wins out of 5 in both sets 1 and 2. And then we kind of went into this weird middle ground roller coaster with sets 3 and 5 being 2 wins out of 5 and sets 4 and 6 being 3 wins out of 5. So it seems that maybe this team is set around this low 2200s number. Maybe this is where the usefulness of this team meets its match, possibly. But in either case, I think we'll go ahead and battle it out for one final set before we ultimately call it a night. So on that note, go ahead and jump right back into the basic rewards, jump into the Master Premiere, and to reintroduce the team for those of you who are just joining us, we're starting things out with a Goodra up at the front, who's rocking Dragon Breath, Thunder Punch, and Aqua Tail. Hanging out in the middle is Gyarados, rocking Dragon Breath, Aqua Tail, and Crunch. And then closing everything out, we have Annihilate, rocking Counter, Ice Punch, and Shadow Ball. Alright, so the team all set and ready to go. Let's go ahead and jump right back into it and see how we do for our final set of the night. Or if it's not the final set, at least set 7 of the night. Anywho, match number 1 of this set is going to be up against Ivan 80. Alright, Ivan, what do you got? First matchup is going to be the mirror. It's Goodra v Goodra. Impeccable. It's actually a tad bit better than mine. I'm a little bit salty about that, not gonna lie. And with that, they're swapping things out for a Florges. I'm gonna hit them with Thunder Punch. It's gonna be a yellow Florges. Doesn't really change much of anything, but it's good to know, I guess. With that, we'll go ahead and fire off another Thunder Punch. Okay. Not even able to get them to the yellow, which is kind of a bummer, but anyway, Florges coming in with the disarming voice. It's just enough to clear out the rest of the Goodra. RIP, buddy, you've done well. And with that, we're going to swap right on out for our Gyarados. Alright, we'll go ahead and try and tank out this next one. I'm assuming this one's going to be the Moonblast, probably? Nope, no, the disarming voice, okay. So good news, we're able to save our shields for potential Moonblasts in the future. Now with that though, we'll go ahead and fire off a Aqua Tail their way. Get them into the red. Yeah, okay. That. We'll go ahead and chuck a shield here because I think Moonblast will get us deep into the red. Oh, but it's gonna be another disarming voice. Okay. Ooh, in this case, I'm assuming this is gonna be Thunder Punch, so we're gonna go ahead and chuck the shield here. Yep, there's gonna be the Thunder Punch. Whew. Okay. Ooh, did they have enough for another Thunder Punch? They do, that worries me greatly. It is. Boy. But with that, we do come in with the Annihilate, but we're down 3 Mons and 2 shields. So unless Annihilate can really like pull out one heck of a comeback, where we're kind of doomed. Because the other mon that we have to deal with is Florges. And I think it's almost up to a Moonblast if it's not already. So, yeah, this is going to be... Oh, well, we managed to clear out the Florges, so that's kind of good. What's the last mon to deal with? It's going to be Exadrill. Actually, no, I don't know if we have enough health in us to deal with the rest of Exadrill. Yeah, because Drill Run, I think, is still going to be enough to finish us off here. So in any other scenario, we would have been in a good place to deal with Exadrill, but in this particular case, that is enough to finish us off there. So RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's all around. Would have been actually wild if Annihilate was able to finish off the rest of that Exadrill too. Would have been one for the history books, but or at least for, I guess, my personal history. I don't know. Anywho, history book analogies aside, right now we're currently 0-1. Not particularly a great place to start, but you know, we still have 4 matches left, plenty of opportunities to bounce back, and we'll see if we can do just that as we look for match number 2. Yeah, that one was a rough one. Not gonna lie, that one was a rough one. Anyway, match number 2 of this set is going to be up against Asnix. Alright, Asnix, what do you got? This match is going to be up against the Haxorus. Okay, with that, they actually do swap right on out for a Snorlax. The debate is real as to whether or not I should swap out for my... you know what, I will. Swapping right on out for my Annihilate. Gonna try to tank out this next charge move. I think the only thing I have to worry about is if it knows Earthquake. Outrage, okay. Just kidding, I did not know it could know Outrage. Hello. Alright, I learned something new. Actually, Snorlax has a pretty diverse move pool, not gonna lie. So, I guess I shouldn't be too surprised that it knows. Anyway, we are able to counter down the rest of the Snorlax. That's going to be the return of the Haxorus. I think Haxorus is rocking counter, which we are able to resist pretty well. We are able to chuck some ice punches their way. Like that. Ooh, next one we have to deal with is going to be a Metagross. For us, we do have just enough energy for a Shadow Ball. If for any reason, to at least take out their last shield. Or possibly their Metagross if they're really feeling the need to save their... Okay. Oh. I think we might have lost connection with them here. I probably should have just waited to see if the Metagross started reacting again. That's on me. We'll give them a minute, see if the Haxorus does anything. But I think we might have lost them here. Yeah, I think they're gone. I do feel kind of bad about going through with this, but I think we were in comfortable enough of a position where we would have been okay, like either way. But yeah, if we happen to run into technical difficulties at the end of there, that does kind of spoil it a little bit, not gonna lie. But regardless, GG's all around. Yeah. Hopefully it's not due to any form of like technical difficulties, but well, I don't know. With this game, you never really know. But anyway, with that, right now we are currently all tied up. We are 1 win and 1 loss. We'll see if we can go for our second win here as we look for match number 3. Right. And with that, match number 3 of this set is going to be up against Expired Dead Man. I mean, if you're dead, I'm assuming that implies expired, but you know, so each of their own. Anyway, first matchup is going to be up against a Shiny Flex Chandelure. It's going to be up against an Annihilate. Okay, with that, we'll go ahead and strike back with a real quick Aqua Tail. Decent damage there. Go ahead and try and tank this one out, see how we do. Maybe the Shadow Ball. It's as deep into the yellow, but otherwise we're okay. That, coming in with another Aqua Tail. Bringing them on to the red. I think with that, we'll say goodbye to our Goodra here. RIP, buddy, you have done well. No, just kidding, you're still alive. No. Now we say goodbye. RIP, buddy, you've done well. And with that, we'll go ahead and Dragon Breath the rest of the Annihilate right on out here with our Gyarados. And that next model deal is going to be their Goodra. Main thing to look out for with their Goodra is the fact that they most likely know Thunder Punch. We'll be on the lookout for that. Chucking up a shield. Going for the Aqua Tail. Does Aqua Tail spare enough energy for? I don't know. I guess so. I guess they were able to build up enough energy for that, so interesting. Anywho, final one to deal with. They brought back the Chandelure. I'll go ahead and try and see if I can bait out their shield here. Okay. They could be baiting out my final shield here and possibly have a 1-2 combo of their own up and running. Yeah. Well, but good news for us, we do have our own Shadow Ball up and running. We'll go ahead and fire that their way. Clear the Chandelure. And with that, can I get to my next charge move in time? Oh no! They do get to the charge move. Is it going to be enough to finish us off though? I am really hoping not. It's not! Okay. So I got a little extra excited there. But with that, we do manage to get to the Ice Punch. We are able to clear out the Goodra and secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. There we go. Ourselves win number 99 in our research. Hey, we can claim the research before the end of the night. Well, actually, let's not count our chickens. Don't jinx that. We have 2 more matches left. Let's hope that regardless of wherever we're at in the research, let's hope for at least 1 more win. Anywho, with that, we're 2-1. See if we can go for that 3-1 as we look for match number 4. Whew. That one scared me to death. Anyway, match number 4 of this set is going to be up against Pavlushok. Alright, Pavlushok, what do you got? First match is going to be up against a Metagross. Okay. This is certainly an interesting one, and I think this is literally the only matchup that's with the remainder of the Mons that's behind me. Goodra is probably the only one who really doesn't want to see Metagross. But we're here. Battling it out. Seeing how we do. Go ahead and try and take out this next one. See how well we handle. Gonna be Meteor Mash. We'll get this one to the red. And with that, oh, next one's gonna be the Togekiss. Oh, buddy. Okay. Then we are able to clear out your number 1, so that's good. And we'll go ahead and swap right on for Gyarados. Our Dragon Breaths aren't really doing all too much for our favor, but at the very least we do have Aqua Tail to do some pretty good neutral damage for us. Like so. With that, I'm going to chuck up some shields here. Ancient Power. Okay. Oh, they got the buff. Oh, that makes things so much more complicated. At the very least, we managed to take out their last shield, so that's kind of good. Get to 1 more Aqua Tail, please. Oh, okay. And with that, it's just a matter of how well does Annihilate survive the charms. Holding up pretty decent so far. Okay, it's gonna be the Ancient Power again. Okay. Okay, with that, it's gonna be the arrival of the Gyarados. Am I swapping? No. I tried to catch a crunch, but I don't think they even got to crunch, so. Anywho, go ahead and fire a Shadow Ball their way. Unfortunately, it just gets them to the red, and they are able to waterfall the rest of our Annihilate there. So that is going to be loss number 1 of this set, 2 of this set. Oh boy, RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's all around. Oh man, I think I jinxed it. No. With that though, we are 2 wins and 2 losses. We're all tied up. Can we break the cycle? Can we get our 3rd win here? I'm really hoping so, as we jump into match number 5 of this set, which is going to be up against Sinkaran 25. Alright, Sinkaran, what do you got? First match is going to be up against an Annihilate. Okay. Okay. Building up enough for Shadow Ball. So I'm guessing they're rocking probably Night Slash and Shadow Ball, or they're still baiting me out with Ice Punch regardless. Possibly? Question mark? I don't know. Well, we'll try to take this one out anyway. Gonna be the Ice Punch. Okay. Oh, they're probably double charged on Ice Punch, maybe? Now with that, I'll go ahead and check a shield. Keep my Goodra alive as long as I can. And I'm gonna go for the Aqua Tail. Get them onto the red. And with that, we are able to Dragon Breath the rest of the Annihilate right on out of here. And with that, next Mongol is going to be the Gyarados. Ooh. Luckily for us, we do manage to get 2-1 real quick Thunder Punch before our inevitable demise. There we are, to option number 1. Okay. That goes now the Battle of the Gyaradoses. The battle of red versus blue. Look at that. Anyway. They're coming in with a crunch. We're going to go ahead and strike back with a crunch. We opt to use a shield here, or... Ooh, we actually do manage to get the defense debuff, so that's kind of nice. With that, I may opt to let my Gyarados go here, depending on... Oh, it's going to be Aqua Tail, so... Actually, okay there, and we should be, yep, able to Dragon Breath the rest of the Gyarados out of here. And that final one to deal with is going to be Typhlosion. We do have Aqua Tail at the ready, so we'll go ahead and fire that their way. Clear out the last shield. Like that. Okay, I think they have enough for Blast Burn. We will go ahead and shield out here because, well, Blast Burn is going to hurt quite a bit if we let it go unguarded. And with that, we have the Shadow Ball. I'm really hoping it's enough. It is. We clear the Typhlosion, get our 100th win in this set, and get ourselves victory number 3 of this set as well. GG's. GG's all around. Woo! Okay, so with that, ending this on a positive note. I'll definitely take that. So we'll go ahead and claim this 900 Stardust, the Fast TM, and we got ourselves a Frillish. Okay, Frillish is cool. Catch that, and I'll also grab some water real quick. Okay, got ourselves a brand new Frillish. Interesting IVs, but I'll transfer you out. And with that, we can claim the rank awards, in which case we're able to end the night at 22:38. So, I'll take that. I'll take that. We'll also probably do a quick victory lap and get ourselves the Stardust from the research as well. But, yeah, all in all, I came into Master Premier with low expectations for myself, but managed to surprisingly our performance actually held up pretty well. So I'll take it. Whew. So I guess I'll try and tackle a couple more Master Premier battles before the end of before it goes away at the end of the week. But I think on Friday. So and I have 2 more battles we can do today, and then 5 battles we can do for Thursday. But I guess that's for later. For now, again, we'll go ahead and exit here and jump into here. We can go ahead and claim ourselves some more Stardust, like that, and 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 that. Oh, and these 2, since we're here. Okay, and with that, we begin the cycle again. Part 3. 100 more wins to go, but we have a good amount of season left to try and get those wins, so hope for the best on that one. But anyway, I think with all that said, we'll go ahead and call it a night here. All in all, managed to stay in the positive throughout. Had a little bit of a rocky back and forth from sets 3 through 6, but sets 1, 2, and 7 were able to bounce it more into the positive there. So I'll take that. I'll take that. But yeah, I guess once again, that'll pretty much do it for this stream. Since there's a good amount of you, we may go try and check to see if there's anyone we can raid. So if you have any recommendations on any channels to raid right after this, feel free to leave it in chat. Or chat, yeah. But in the meantime, just to kind of go over some shameless plugs. Thank you very much once again to everyone who tuned into this one, and thank you very much to Robbie DeWinter for chatting up for a little bit. Greatly appreciated. If you do want to check out any future streams, you can of course follow us here on Twitch. We also do stream over on YouTube as well under the same name, Voyaging Trainer. So if you can subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. Speaking of both YouTube and Twitch, if you want to catch up on any of the past streams that were held here on Twitch, the VODs for those are saved on our sister YouTube channel, Voyage Archives. And lastly, if you want to keep up to date on our weekly stream schedules, as well as just check out our daily happenings, you can always follow us on our socials, Twitter/X, and Instagram at Voyaging Trainer. Once again, that pretty much does it for this stream. Thank you so much for watching, and see you guys in the next one. See you!